Everyone, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's see what we got. We got Surreal, Zadik the Newt, Ilianos, glad to have you, Sweet Beans. Welcome on a Magic Guide, Alon, Fine Point, glad to have you. Who else we got? I definitely Fine Point, welcome on, glad to have you. We got Shadrach, glad to have you too. Who else? Subi, glad to have you. Ina Borgir, glad to have you, Sweet Beans. Oh my gosh, happy heckin' Tuesday. You made it through, honestly, the worst parts of the weeks. Weezer warning, by the way. Yeah, we are starting the stream off immediately with Weezer, so, large to moderate size oof. Although, I guess to be fair, you know what, let's just get the Weezer out of the way. Yeah, we are Tuesday. It's hashtag Tuesday, you thirsty thoughts or whatever. Oof size events. I'll never fully understand why Starky's hitting the gritty. Listen, you don't need a reason to hit the gritty. Besides the fact that there's a goose doing the gritty. Welcome on to Rich. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Let me go ahead and move over to the gameplay/art. We're doing a heckin' art. Also, I'm surprised. Low-key, I loaded up this image and I'm like, what the fuck? Did I make this? But yeah, let's go ahead and get the... Okay. This is Weezer, Buddy Holly, but the producer is on maternal leave. Oh, so the audio balance is just fucked. What's up, Chris?
Starky, did you know that you are the StarkyMorph of the stream?
It took me a moment, because my brain was just like, yes, I am the StarkyMorph. No, it's because it's Star... Brain, why? It's fucking Tuesday. I give up already. This week needs to be over. I literally spent the entire fucking day at work staring at a block of code because we have to use basically proprietary software. So there's no fucking Stack Overflow for me to work from, and it's all fucked. It's all fucked, dude. Why the hell is this a thing? People's dedication to the bit is horrifying, hence why Surreal has fucking 100 of these things. Welcome on an Optic. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I'm actually kind of... Anyways, do I now commit the 2-letter crime against Shadra? Yes. Okay, so this probably needs some work. As I'm thinking I'm actually this is gonna need some work. The log is gonna need some work. The Borb is gonna need some work. I haven't even done the background yet. I'm in great pain. Do I wild guess Lavio or do I stay quiet? Welcome on to thing. Glad to have Sweet Bean. It's not Lavio. It's I think, okay, here's the thing. I used it in college, but I don't think it's necessarily that widespread a technology, so I'd be surprised if you were able to guess it. My fried egg and heating up a frozen pizza because I've never had one in ages. Excellent. Honestly, sometimes you have to, it's called self-care, sweetie. Okay. Yeah, I am... Especially when I remove the lining, there's still some stuff that needs to work, but because this, as I'm actually thinking about I'm gonna have to entirely re-go over this fucking log. I swear to God. Also, Richard Starky. The phrase I've used it in college doesn't bode well. It's a substantial number of problems could be resolved if the engineers who actually asked for this system had just asked for any fucking documentation. And yes, it is an ongoing that is still an ongoing problem, and it annoys the fuck out of me. There's nothing I can do about it. Anyway, we're brush. We return to brush. I should probably do warm-ups. As I'm because I can already I need to warm up my existence. So Chad, how's your week going? For people who aren't me and who don't have to deal with shit ass code. The lack of blacks make this look like clay. You know what, it kind of does, doesn't it? This is I actually lined in a different a slightly different color this time around. Honestly, I kind of like the look. My week is going well. We'll go on and Steven's not having sweeping. It is I'm doing a lot of different things with this piece. This is a lot of experimentation. I read about the Symbolics File Server Protocol. It's amazing how nil punning infected the presentation layer. What the fuck did I just read? Is this what COBOL users are like? Is this what people who know how to use, like, fucking, like, white page... White page. The joke I've heard about white page is named after the experience of coding with it, because you're just staring at a white page for 6 hours. I'm tired and sore from standing and presenting for around 6 hours. Oh my god. Yeah, go take care of yourself. What the fuck is a white page? It's a coding language, apparently. Like, it was a coding language I heard about in fucking high school, so almost a decade ago now. I've been out of high school for almost a decade. Send help. I'm so old. I'm kidding. But also, like, that's a upsetting realization. Have you ever had olive TOS before? Or is that olive toes? Is that like a chip? Olivetos? I've been out of high school for exactly a decade, I feel you. I will die soon. The fucked up thing is I still have, like, dreams of being in high school. I have dreams of being...
What does this button do?
Okay, after this button press, I have a weird recurring dream I need to talk about. Oh, hold up a moment, it's a jam. I won't lie, this fucking... I can't unhear this now. When I hear the original audio of this meme, my brain's like... My brain puts in the fucking jazz chords. I hate hearing that shit. I didn't want to hear you feel old, so I've been out of high school for almost 2 decades. That's understandable. I have a weird recurring dream where, I'm... Nut. No, I'm not nutting. Son of a bitch. That nut was too well timed. Opti, you fuck. Oh my god, it's a Sack-a-Bam-Bass-Biss. This music is a Sack-a-Bam-Bass-Biss song. 10 out of 10. Sack-a-Bam-Bass-Biss. But, I have a weird recurring theme in my dreams of needing to go back to high school. Welcome on in, Gadget. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Because even though I've graduated college, and in my dream, I know I've graduated college, I have to return to high school for, like, exactly 1 class. And I fresh nuts. I love the Sack-a-Bam-Bass-Bisses facing each other. Dude, I might add this to stream as like an alert. I trying to fight back. I fix a recurring dream of mine with violence. Welcome on a cast. Like, that is obviously being. No, not the Sack-a-Bam-Bass-Biss. Not the Sack-a-Bam-Blast Blazer. I am trying to fight back sleep. Welcome on, Luis. Glad to have you, Sweeping. Louis, is it Luis or Lewis? Also, do you by chance stream? I can't remember. I do know you're an artist. I've been here the whole time. Nerd! Well, my horizontal lines are definitely getting better. Both is fine? Okay. They're not great, but they are better. It's actually like, hold up, there's actually like a song I've been there have been some songs I've been listening to recently. I discovered, because when I was going to AC, I'm doing well just drawing some as well. Ooh, okay. More large chunky men. But yeah, also that emote's super adorable. Yeah, we're vibing. I'm currently, I think. You know what? You know what's probably causing this clay effect? The clay effect is probably a result of me overblending. That's almost certainly what's causing this clay effect. Massive, enormous, giant, chunky man. Yes, excellent. As I was like thinking about it, because I'm like, it's an interesting effect, but also, man, this looks wonderful. Thank you. It's definitely, there's still stuff for me to improve on, because like someone did make a point that this is like very, it's got like a clay texture to it, which is an upgrade over the flats that I'm used to using, but like it's not necessarily where I want to be. And I realize that like it's probably just a result of like the fact that I'm using, like I'm blending more than I reasonably kind of have to. Like, but just like. But yeah, one playlist I've been listening to a lot on Spotify is the Epic, the the musical Epic. The soundtrack for that is fucking spectacular, actually. Okay. But yeah, I'm still in the process of learning a lot of stuff, so this is my first time ever spending a substantial amount of time rendering, and it is a lot of fun and also a huge pain. Because it's just slow going. That's fair. We do experiment with arts plenty until we find something that we're happy with or a sense of satisfaction. Yeah. It also may be one of those things where like I need to mess around with like brush, like, you know, like lower brush density. Oh, I just realized I have like no stabilization turned on. I don't want that much because it is a brush. So like, you know, being able to actually have a more continuous line does seem handy. Yeah, we're just started up, so I'm doing some quick warm-ups. Mostly I have a bad habit of like kind of phoning these in. So I need to probably be a little bit more conscientious. There we go. That's actually the most box-like box I think I've ever made. Where do I know this song from? I definitely know this from like a video game. I don't watch enough movies to actually know this song from a movie. Just Dance? That's entirely possible, actually. Yeah, the song was on Just Dance? Okay. I really had that dream because my school was vigorously unkind to me without repeating all the unpleasant stuff I've heard in therapy. Unless you want to hear stories that'll make you angry, and it went away when I imported the attitude of I'm an adult. If you put hands on me like that, I will start swinging because kids don't respect no touchy back. Yeah, kids are like little bastards. Children are truly some of the purest form of evil. Welcome on, Cam. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Okay, box. You realize you still have to? You sure about that? Listen, you have to suffer alongside me. You have only yourself to blame in part. If everyone point and be angry. I'm kidding, of course. Think about adding some rhythm. You do it. I love rhythm songs. I'm not suffering from this. Oh no. It's the kind of neurodivergence where it's harder to annoy. To be fair, like, this is like, you can just zone out to this song, I imagine. If it's over 25 loops, I can increase Camp Cool Jordans, you're allowed to. Welcome on, Ivan. Glad to have a sweet thing. Give a shout for Ivan. Actually, let me just say that I actually quite recently overcame a phobia towards things like lotion and hand sanitizer. I just can't stop thinking of a cupcake remix with I think we've had that remix played on the stream, and it's kind of a banger. I won't even lie. You know what? That's probably part of the problem. Is I'm working with like lower stabilization settings. That's a good circle. Why is this slot machine doing a big payout for your stream? Ivan, have you ever not been here for a time loop before? Oh no, this is a longer one. Yeah, are you regretting it now, Cam? It's under 25 loops, I'll crease Cam. Yeah, better hope it's exactly 25 loops. So the time loop is a redeem that dunks me into the core of hell. It plays Coconut Mall, but it never starts, and each time through the loop, there's a 1 in 13 chance we escape. And if we don't escape, we go back into the time loop and roll it again. So yes, it is literally a slot machine. Except the thing that we're trying to win back is my fucking brain cells. What does it mean? What does it mean to be creased? Timed out. We're gonna crease your shoes. Welcome on lock. But obviously, we think of the loop. We think of the lurk. I almost missed a time loop. You did. That's a lot of guaz. Also, welcome on the studio. Glad to have you. Thank you for the guaz. I swear to God, if this goes on for like 15 minutes, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, thank fuck. 33 iterations. Creases Jordan's. Jordan creasing time. Send him to the Shadow Realm. Break his spaghetti. Wait, it's fuck. Wait, Suriel, did you forget? Suriel. Everyone look at Suriel. There we go. You can't escape what you did. I'm actually like on point with my circles today. Like my circle game is like, it's like not perfect, but it's definitely better than like how my circles tend to be. There we go. All right. All right. All right. Well, I had to refresh. Got hit with the you are currently timed out for chat. You can chat again in -1 seconds. Yeah, that's a Twitch glitch, unfortunately. Has this song also been used in like maybe like an advert, like a ad for something? Because like I feel like I've definitely heard little viewers just die with that glitch. Well, it sends sends you the Shadow Realm again and again and again and again. Okay, actually, I think adding a little bit of like lowering the brush density might have helped a little bit, like to actually give it texture as opposed to just like flattening everything. But yeah, no, this has been good practice for like actually figuring out how rendering works. Also, how's everyone else's week been? Boy, this sure is lyrics. Oh, there we go. Actually, I did get a very small upgrade for stream that I need to actually put in my computer. I got more RAM, so that way I can keep more tabs open. Digital 2D clay artwork, 10 out of 10. I mean, hey, it's a style. It's a style that I need to work on and like probably also like work towards figuring out texturing. But you know, so you just need to ram it in, download more RAM. I got it delivered. No downloading RAM here, unfortunately. Would you rather the lyrics start with "What's with these homies"? I won't lie, it's kind of making me, you know, because at least it's more than just my city. Oh, whoopsies. This is a banger, honestly. I remember the silence, but what's with these homies? Oh my god. To be fair, that was just like an experience. That was an experience in its own right. There we go. Yeah, this I feel like now that I've like lowered, like this is actually textured now as opposed to just being, you know, smooth. Which there's nothing inherently wrong. Like, to be fair, like it's working here. Nice, you're drawing two dinos. You know, birds, I guess, are just modern day dinosaurs, so you're not wrong. Everyone always talking about the right thing to do, but no one ever talks about the left thing to do. Boy, she sounds very friendly to be around. What do you call stuffing someone with the food and sicking an army of dogs, cats, and squirrels at them and Magic the Gathering? You're not wrong. That is actually just, especially what with them making what's the next current set, Bloomborough. With Bloomborough, that's definitely just like that's the current vibe of Magic the Gathering. Okay, brighten you up. Slight is an extant form of death. I made a Ginny Fey food deck. Ah, that explains it. Welcome on, Monkey. Glad to have you, sweeping. Fuck, I'm tired. Honestly, same though. It's I don't even know how I'm streaming, but like I do be streaming, so now all of you have to deal with the consequences. Alrighty, T. Alrighty. Also, I need to kind of remember the direction that the light is coming in from. Because like it's kind of coming in from like here and here. So like I guess it makes sense that you're gonna be slightly more lit up. Like the bird is gonna be slightly more lit up. One card makes food tokens. When I play a creature, another card turns into 3 tokens, another card double tokens, and a Ginny Fey can turn them into doggos for 6 skull clamp targets. Oh, good. That sounds definitely not degenerate. To be fair, I've seen worse, so. I've done, yeah, Monkey has done considerably worse, honestly. Sounds like a Vordak. Where's, I guess to be fair, I was about to say, like, where's the force feeding deck? But honestly, you probably can't do that in Magic the Gathering. Just give your opponents infinite life tokens. Okay, dumb deck idea. Play Grain of Gore, so life gain effects become life loss effects. Give your opponent infinite tokens, mind slaver them to sacrifice. Give them infinite tokens and infinite mana. Mind slaver them to sacrifice all of those tokens for infinite life, causing them to lose infinite life. There we go. We got there. We got there to the force feed. The deck whose win condition is force feeding. That didn't even take that long, honestly. This is like, okay, Loki, you got like a front row seat to me building decks. I build mistakes a lot of the times. Mecha Jace combo, oh my god. Yeah, it's on the same level as I think Mecha Jace combo is still probably worse, honestly. Which is just Mecha Jace combo is just a fucking weird deck. Welcome on, Ileana. Glad to be Starky. Just wanted to drop in and say hi. Can't stay for stream because at work. Unfortunate, but also go ahead, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day at work. Hopefully it goes smoothly. Yeah, for sure. Thanks for stopping by, you sweet bean. All right. Also, the card that turns a +1/+1 turns a +1/+1 tokens into also food tokens. The card can stack 40 +1/+1 tokens. Does that mean my cards that make foods tokens spit out treasures include spits out for each? Okay, what card combination are you working with? It's gonna be easier if I can know the specific cards. Because like here's the thing, I know Magic the Gathering well enough where I could reasonably an L1 judge. Pokemon Tommy, it's gotta have you, sweet bean. If you want rule like a ruling, you could just pass me the cards and ask me how they interact. Stop! Why the double bonk? Hello? Or wah. Oh, I still need to add those redeems. Like do silly voices. Stop! The third bonk and a scan. What is happening? Listen. I'm just trying to do my best. Listen. I don't like whatever's going on there. Icing okay, is it Icy Manipulator, Banquet Guest, Academy Manufacturer? Or is it Icing Manipulator? Oh, it is Icing Manipulator. I think this one might not be legal in EDH because it has the I can't remember if the acorn means it's legal or not. Icing Manipulator, Banquet Guest, MTG, and Academy. I know what Academy Manufacturer does off the top of my head. Academy Manufacturer. Also, it's nice to have it up though. So Academy Manufacturer is whenever you make a clue, food, or treasure token, you make each of them. Banquet Guest is what is an acorn? The acorn's at the bottom of the there's like an acorn symbol at the bottom. So it's from a set called Unfinity. I can't remember if it's illegal in EDH or not. It is not legal in EDH. So this
Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
I hate it. Okay. So I'm looking at this real quick. Guess I gotta cut that then. Each +1/+1 counter on a creature you can control is also a food token. Okay. I see. Yeah, this effect definitely would not happen in paper because it's a huge pain in the ass. Banquet guest. Affinity for okay. So this is a weird interaction, and this is why unset, which are the joke sets of Magic the Gathering, usually don't get approved for like general use. Affinity for food. Trample enters the battlefield with twice X +1/+1 counters on there. Okay, when you're casting Banquet Guests, you announce what X is, and then you would remove the cost.
Do you like this?
Okay, I'm trying to explain Magic the Gathering cards.
No more?
Okay. So let's say you have the icing manipulator and then a couple of +1/+1 counters. What you would do is announce Banquet Guest casting X for whatever the number of +1/+1 counters you have. It would enter the battlefield with twice the +1/+1 counters. Oh, okay, this is weird. You would create. No, so it wouldn't work the way that you think it does. Because it is entering with those +1/+1 counters, it is not creating food tokens. Okay. Because creating food tokens is usually this is a weird judge ruling. My thinking is it's not going to work the way that you would want it to, because +1/+1 counters aren't created; they're placed, which is a different effect. And Academy Manufacturer specifically says when you create a food token, you would make the other two. So the answer is no. Even if Icing Manipulator were legal in EDH, the effects would not work the way you want it to. That is a weird interaction. The unsets are always a fucking nightmare from like a judge perspective, which is why I was like, please let it be Icing Manipulator, not some weird unset card. And then it was the weird unset card. Fuck me. It'd be so funny if it did work like that. Yeah, but Magic the Gathering's wording is very particular. Like it is particular, like, you know, to the degree where like you can actually figure out what effects cards do based on like specific. Like if you figure out what the wording is supposed to be for the effect that you're intending, you can actually figure out if the effect that's happening is what you want or not. It makes sense that it doesn't. Also, it's because, you know, being from a joke set does mean also that they probably wouldn't, like, that's why those kinds of set effects are restricted to the joke sets, because they are a pain in the ass to figure out a lot of the times. But still, that is a fun interaction. It's not often I get to talk Magic the Gathering rules, but I'm kind of always down to do it. Okay. Oh. What? What are you? I was on the wrong layer. I was on the wrong layer. Hog you. I'm using deck filter that can filter EDH legal, but the filter sometimes is weird. It's also because that specific unset is weird because there are some cards from it that are legal in EDH, but some that aren't. Devastating. Take a shot. I'm emotionally wrecked. I'm destroyed. I'll never emotionally recover. Okay. Now, if we hide the liner layer. Perfect. Okay. So that's the Borb done. I was not. I knew. I heard the start of a Rhythm Heaven Fever song. I was not expecting Cupcake to kick in. The instant Cupcake hit, I was like, my fucking body was destroyed. I was annihilated. Okay. Okay. Yeah, like lowering my brush density has helped me avoid like this is definitely a little like more textured than this. Although there's still a lot to do. I think this is like a good starting color. Oh, never mind. This is just a full-on mega mashup, huh? Are we sketching Lunar? Yes, this is a I wanted to make a Lunar a piece to celebrate partner. Unfortunately that was so long ago that I'm like, you know, I might be a bit late on that. So I'm just making fan art / gift art. Thank you, Cupcake. Thank you, Maroon 5. You're killing it, the two of you. There's some immense energy difference that between the remix of like a Rhythm Heaven remix involving Maroon 5 and Cupcake, and then immediately into whatever Globus Preliator. It's like there's some fucking different energy. I would love a Cupcake remix of the current song. Okay, I have this song on the iPod. It's kind of a banger. Oh, it's doing the thing. All right. Okay. There we go. I have this song on Walkman. Welcome on to Infamy Sly. Glad to have you. Welcome to live chat. We are vibing and doing art and listening to some jams. Don't mind me failing to like English the language. Sometimes your brain just gives up, you know? That's like my brain all of today, honestly. I have this song on vinyl. The follow animation, I'm dead. Welcome on in. Glad to have you. Honestly, I have no idea where that animation's even from. I just found it on the Discord once, and I'm like, this is mine now. I'm stealing that. I'm full on bird behavior. Like, you know, trap card snatch meme. All right. Yeah, we are just vibing and working at vulturing. I see. Listen, vultures aren't the only carrion birds. There we go. They're just like the most prolific, I imagine. All right. Let me go ahead and turn. I feel like I'm constantly having to like readjust the audio balance. But yeah, we're working on a piece for a friend. It's going pretty well. Definitely a lot of learning, a lot of learning done, and a lot of learning still to do. I definitely kind of like more what I've done here, and I'm realizing now I can like with brushwork, you don't have to be like stuff like this is fine. Where like there's just like a little bit of space there, like. The brain doesn't read it as like a little bit of like miscoloration. It's more texture. I'm realizing. And again with the incredible like emotional like whiplash. I think we're going back to rhythm heaven fever. This is the song of my people. This is flock step. This is some real gua energy. I just think of Toad. It does give the voicing does give a little bit of Toad energy. Yeah, that coloration looks so much better actually. Although I kind of like want to bring this down. And I hear a bit of Score Bunny too. I didn't watch the anime, so I don't know what Score Bunny is supposed to sound like. Oh, we might be joined by Galvin soon. He apparently just woke up from a nap, so we potentially are going to be joined by him in a bit. There we go. And then one of the things that I know I can kind of get away with is if I just like really like thin out the brush. Oh, think of the save. I could add some texture by just like coming through here. Small brush, just being like. Actually, it might need to even be darker than that. Probably increase brush density too. Oopsies. Yeah, there we go. All right. Go ahead and pop in the on-stream invite in case Galvin wants to join. Give him the opportunity to. Keep it nice and relaxed as we continue to just work on. I wonder if I might be going too hard in the texturing. Yeah, I think I might have been going a little too hard. Is like keep it a little more light. The texturing looks nice, IMO. Yeah, but I think I might have been overselling it just a touch. It's like a little like a less is more kind of situation. Where like you can get away with not putting as much, it kind of like helps prevent the visuals from dirtying. There we go. Welcome on Apex Starlight. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Hi, hey, how you doing? I'm doing all right. We're just vibing and doing some art and painting. This is from Odyssey, right? I feel like if the lines cross, I'm like, because it's supposed to be like, you know, like log lines. So like they're kind of not supposed to ever cross. Yeah, there we go. That looks pretty good. We're still kind of, you know, still early on in my learning phases, so I'm allowed to, you know, slowly improve. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need to massively increase that Odyssey music. Yes. At least I'm pretty sure. It definitely gives Odyssey vibes if it's not Odyssey music. Oh, whoopsies. Going for texture is nice. Welcome on in, Doodle. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. We go in. We are vibing and doing some art. Someone made a point that I do agree with, that the way that I've painted Lunar does give a little bit of a clay texture that I'm not the hugest fan of. I'm not gonna go back and fix, you know, the main thing, because I'm like, that's gonna be a lot of work. But I am I'm taking a different approach to the way I handle line work and brush work. Where because I realize part of the problem is that like I've basically overblended it and made it too smooth. So like I'm basically approaching these more like from a like, I don't, you know, like instead of being like, you know, like really, you know, basically solidifying all the texture, just like, you know, being a little bit more willing to like to let the line work kind of be wild and, you know, actually imply texture. Welcome on to Oceana. Glad to have you, Sweet Pain. Also, that it's going to lead to like fun moments like this, where because like there's you know there's a difference here, but it's going to be like kind of difficult to perceive because of the like the texturing and line work. Yeah, we are making progress. I got the Borb. The Borb is all done and shaded and lined. Yeah, this is like actually been really good for me because I've learned that like you like it's basically breaking me of the curse of feeling like all of my lines need to be smooth and like all of my colors need to be solid, when like no, that's actively going to be limiting what kind of art I can make. It's like, yeah, that low key is a really really nice wood texture. Okay, that's kind of wild. I like it so far. Things are popping out, and you're really doing well with the lighting shading. Well, thank you. Admittedly, part of me is like, because like you know, I know there's going to be slight mistakes. For example, like there's the lighting's supposed to kind of come from here. So like this is technically going to be like in theory it should be a little bit closer. Like the beak shading is like right around here, as opposed to like all the way out here, which would be more like if the light were over here. But it's small stuff. Admittedly, I do need to. This is not going to be the way I do all of my art going forward because this has been a huge time sink. It's been great. It's been a lot of fun. I've learned a ton, but like it's also so slow going. I'm like, maybe we don't maybe we don't, make this my exclusive, means of making art, or at the very least practice it a whole lot before like I sell this as being my primary style. Whoopsies. Get back in there. Get back in the corner. I know, get back in the corner. But just like it's kind of like basically doing the flats and then like laying texture over it using brush. And I just need to figure out how I do the different textures, or like maybe if I need to get different brushes to do different textures. Also, I'm realizing one thing that I've done is like all of this needs to be in grain. So, like I need to actually continue the line work. There we go. This could probably use a touch more blending going on here because I am kind of going, because like I can kind of see myself going from heavy darks to heavy lights. This is Guilty Gear music, right? Oh my god, what was that voice crack? Hello? Final Fantasy 14, that's it. I was like, I've heard the song before, I just couldn't place it. Whoopsies. Yeah, like that's a fun wood texture, actually. Okay. So that's... One thing that I can kind of do is, like, I can kind of add some roughness to the outline. That way it's not like, you know, it basically it's that way it doesn't look like it's like basically a perfect sphere or perfect cylinder. Just something to make it feel a little more natural. I could probably do the same thing around here. This is like, honestly, like this work is like it's a lot of work, but it does lead to really fun stuff like this.
Hello.
Welcome on, Ambrose. Good to have you, Sweet Bean. Good shout for Ambrose.
What does this button
Oh,
do?
wait, Ambrose, why would you press the button?
Do not push the
Very rude of
button.
you.
You have no
This is why you
idea
get shared.
how
Oh. God, I forgot how loud that is. It's a lot louder, it's a lot quieter for you guys, but it's loud as fuck for me. There is no saving him. Gone, reduced to atoms. Okay, this is kind of doing what I wanted to, but like not to the same degree. Not close, but we're almost there. I think this is where we get out the blending tool. And then we pull out like, and then like we can re-add texture. That's actually like something I guess like I could be doing to Lunar is like re-adding the texture. Hmm. Okay, I think at scale, like, because I'm looking at my preview window, and at scale, that looks like, this looks fine. I think I just need to, like, blend it a little bit more. Like, blend and then re-add the texture. This is some jazz-ass jazz. That jazz, very jazzy. Yeah, like at scale, that's kind of what I'm trying to, because it's like an offshoot. There we go. All right. Time to figure out what I'm doing in the background. The answer is probably dark greens. Probably dark greens, and then start like laying out the light, like the lighting for the like shadow. Which like this is actually gonna be a huge pain in the ass. Why did I do this to myself? Okay, so what's the rule? Start with darks and slowly work light. I think that's the traditional wisdom. Okay. I also probably should make sure I'm at least somewhat. You do it because past Starky cares, not for future Starky. You're not wrong. I'm like this, you know. I'm gonna lose my mind. Like it's so close to being good. There we go. Wrong brush. That's actually a kind of a good way to. Wait, that's like kind of like low key. I've got like a fur texture almost going on. I wonder if that might be like a way to do fur is to like kind of do like crisscrossing patterns. Is to like not super crisscross, but like kind of like that. And I'll soften out the edges. That way, yeah, okay. You know what? That's good. That's good. Good information to have for when I eventually try to do more like lining work for or like try to do more like painting styles for heavier fur characters. Okay, so we are. I think we're okay. We should so we're looking at like kind of blacks. We're looking at black screens and browns for the background. I think is what we're kind of like looking at. Let's make sure that like this doesn't clash horribly. Oopsies. Yeah, that's not like it's not so aggressive, and like as I blend it and like desaturate it. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of good actually. Or I can like make it complementary and kind of like pop more bright green. Hmm. Okay. Actually, yeah, I think low key bright green actually makes a lot of sense with the color theory to make everything pop more because it's the opposite. Looks this does look nice. We're back getting food. It's the opposite of where Lunar's at because Lunar is kind of like in this whole like blue, pink to red spectrum. If I go like a lighter green, it'll also basically be like a nice complement for what Pudge has got going on. Okay, so start dark and desaturated, and then work. This is going to be the starting point. Actually, I should probably like think about like where the horizon is going to be, something like this, and then have like tree roots around here. Okay. I should probably figure out the light obstacles first, which is to say the trees. Means we probably want to be somewhere here. Because we want... I think maybe lean just a bit more towards gray, so that way we're not... What is this line? What is this line? I don't know what that line does, and I'm scared. Actually, probably... Defender green... Cancel. Yeah, there we go. There's the frame rate loss I love to see. It's like, this is like a very, let's saturate it a bit more. There we go. That's a good starting point, I think. Because then we can move that up and down and then saturate it slightly more around the location of the sunlight. Okay. I'm liking where this is going. Okay. Ooh, what if we make that like a leaf? I'm gonna press my thumb on your artwork to put a fingerprint on it. You monster! I worked so hard. What if we do this as like kind of like a like a leaf pattern kind of going on here? It just kind of looks like it's dirty. I think we lean a little bit like the grayer. Okay. Roots. Okay, you know what? That's a fun effect. Saturate it a little bit more. Brighten it up. Really like, Okay. Honestly, backgrounds not that hard. if you do brushwork, backgrounds aren't hard at all. I know I'm saying that, but I've also damned myself to suffer from background poisoning for the rest of my artistic career. Now, what if we like saturate it just a bit and then, yeah, something like that more. Okay, so we get this, and then I kind of like move that almost to like a less saturated. There we go. That looks decent amount better. Hmm. I how the fuck did I do that? I'm mad now because I did it right the first time and now I can't figure out what I did. I think the answer is I'm coming too far down, I think is my like base problem. What is everyone's plans for dinner? I got pasta. Oh, that's right. Actually, I didn't talk about what I made for dinner this week. I ended up making loaded tater tot nachos, and they are really fucking good. I'll post it tomorrow. Also, it is a huge meal. Both times I've eaten it, I basically sat down afterwards. And I'm like, I am very, very full. It sounds delicious. Oh, they're super duper good. Okay. So I think, part of the problem is like I'm probably just, yeah. Bring it up. There we go. Darken it. There we go. Now we're starting to tree. We're starting to tree leave. No, that does not it just doesn't work. There we go. Now we're starting to look like something. Now we're starting to look like a tree. Okay. Are trees even real? Good question. Can anyone confirm if trees are real or not? I think right around here we want our brightest. Like we want this area to be the most saturated. And then as we do like circles around, we want I see one by the window. How sure are you that you're not secretly being paid by the government to say that? The government, the only one. The idea of a forest sounds kind of odd, IMO. Like you're telling me animals live in the wild in a place full of trees. Sounds like a lie made by the government. Exactly. Sawyer gets it. It could always be an optical illusion, of course. Exactly. There we go. Hashtag trees are not real. Pokemon Zeth, good to have you, Sweeping. I'm now looking at this and I'm like, that's not that doesn't look good. There we go. If Kazai ever betrays us, just know that I know their one weakness. Excellent. There we go. Like, that doesn't... Okay, there's... Oh, fuck me. I didn't even paint the entire inside of the log. Oh, god damn it. I thought I was so close to being done. Even worse than life, there are such things as seas and oceans, all conspiracies by big water. I don't know why it tickles me so much that that lies, like, that the ocean would be a lie made by big ocean. Or big water, because it's what oceans are. Are you on the right layer? Yes. God, that is weird. Just done making a honey sesame shrimp and wonton salad is quite yummy. That sounds delicious, honestly. Okay. Time to tackle this hell I've created for myself, basically. And I think part of it starts by, like, repainting over this with a slightly lighter tone. That way I actually have the ability to go, you know, darker. Remember, every layer is the right one if you stop giving a shit and do it all in one layer. Here's the thing. I don't know how the fuck traditional artists do anything. I save myself so much time and headache by, like, you know, by not having to, like, completely redo anything when I make a mistake. How the fuck do artists ever, like, how do traditional artists ever finish a thing? Instead of being like, oh yeah, here's like 17 obvious flaws with it. I'm a traditional artist. Welcome on a Fatal Claim. It's not having a sweet bean. What are we talking about? I'm talking about how I could never be a traditional artist because I constantly make mistakes, and being able to fix them in digital art is such a godsend. I guess like it's probably like a different skill set situation, but like also. Happy little tree, Starky. Yeah, it does feel daunting to write some stuff because of one thing. How many trees exist if... How can the trees be happy if they don't exist? It's a sentence that has been said in my chat. 10 out of 10. We've peaked to the community. Pack it up, folks. It doesn't get better from here. I got my own traditional art problems, though. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's, like, some upsides that, like, make traditional art comparatively easier, but, like... blowing eraser shavings off my sketch and accidentally spitting onto the paper. That's really funny, actually. There you go. That's because it never happened to you, I bet. That's fair. It would probably be incredibly frustrating to experience that personally. There we go. Okay, this is starting to come together. But yeah, I can imagine how that would be deeply, deeply frustrating to just accidentally spit all over your own piece. Oh, wait, no, I'm on the wrong layer. There you go. Take a shot. It's Tuesday. Take your shots. I was sidetracked by stuff, but I'm back. Welcome back from stuff. You joined us just back in time for me to fuck up all my layers. I'm stuff. David, you are boning my daughter. Wait, is that... what's the meme from Total Transylvania? My D&D campaign might be over due to the DM's parents being abusive. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. Parents suck. Well, okay, parents can suck. I realize now one thing I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to make the, because like this is where, you know, this is like where the thing is, like the check mark is supposed to be. So I'm gonna have to make it like way bigger and also make the difference way more substantial. I'm on the wrong fucking layer again. I'm amazed. All right. Okay, now go onto the actual right layer. Me grips myself. Am grabbed by myself. Why draw on the right layer when you can just draw on the right layer? Okay, increase brush size, decrease. Okay, now I just need to like blend this a little bit. Which I think means finding the midway point between these two and then just like kind of... Yeah, so like that's kind of the midway point. There we go. I'm like writing a kind of a difficult line here is the thing. Something like that, maybe? And then we just kind of blend these two colors. And then we just kind of like keep blending. Just keep blending, just keep blending. Pidgeot? Yes, it's Pidgeot Lunar. There we go. I think that's like kind of, it's like subtle enough where like if you're actually looking for it, you can notice it. But it's not the only thing going on in the piece. Okay, now let's look for, because like there are certain small mistakes I can still fix. Like I can blend this a little bit so it's like better. Wrong layer. It's fine. No one's saying that anyway, so. I'm still in the wrong layer. That's like 2 shots. Welcome to Kronos. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. We're doing a heckin' art. And it's going pretty well, all things considered. I'm like, I'm coming back to this. Wrong layer. Having a background and then a main layer is a weirdly huge pain in the ass. There we go. And I think if I just like add a little bit like just and then blend this. There we go. There we go. The art is looking amazing so far. Well, thank you. I think I'm relatively happy with, like, I think this is about where I want to end it. I think as I'm looking at this, I'm like, this is Like, the lack of blending here is, I think, a problem. There we go. That looks more like the actual like entranceway to like a hollowed out trunk. Okay. I think I'm willing to go ahead and sign this. I'm doing a quick, okay. Flip. I probably... Okay, well, like, one thing I definitely should have noticed earlier. This is basically like... I mean, it still reads properly. It just looks like it's like... It looks like it's been, like, French cut. Because, like... Because, like, this... basically looks like it was if we're doing like a side view, like this is, you know, the tree. I basically accidentally ended up French cutting it, so it still can be correct. It just doesn't necessarily look like it from this angle. Everything else, though, I think is like actually good, and like this is at least like this is a mistake, but it's at least a passable mistake. Everything else, though, I think passes. Oh god, now that I've brought attention to myself, I can't actually unsee it. Alright. Pokemon Confused Cloud, good to have you, Sweet Bean. We are vibing. And I think I'm down to just call this one done. It doesn't quite pass the flip test because this, if we're thinking about like this, should be here, but then we wouldn't actually be able to. So like in theory, the like log should probably actually like end right here. Welcome to Kalissa. Glad to have you, Sweeping. AO cute Dino and cute bird on the screen at the same time. How dare you? Give me a shout for Kalissa. Yeah, I'm just finishing up this piece, I think. I think this is good enough where I'm okay to give it the seal of approval. This is my first ever lineless piece. Oh god, if I add the lines back, it looks so wrong. Oh no. Oh, the lines are in all the wrong places. Oh god, yeah, and okay. If I actually go back to like my line work, this is so much more apparent now. Oh no. Well, you know, we live and learn. And we can, it looks better without the lines. Oh, there's a little bit I can do still. Is like just some small stuff. Yeah. Okay, mods, we need a shout out. Mods are preoccupied, so I will go ahead and take care of it. Shout out for Kilisa. Very, very sweet bead. Very, very sweet bear. Does a lot of Elden Ring. Also, super amazing artist. Go give him a follow. How dare get shouted out, nerd. Okay. Yeah. This is definitely one of those, like... It's weird, because, like, maybe it's just my eyes being broken, but it does read better from this side than it does from this. where like it becomes immediately clear like how broken this thing is. I get shouted out as I get shouted out just as I get back.
What does this button
Here's the thing: you
do?
never leave. Lamau XD. If you want to get the shout out in, just don't
You
leave.
have no idea what it
My mods so basic to the whole mod thing. Crisp. Oh, okay, cool. He's on the middle pipe. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and we need to import image because I have a signature to import. Fuck. Grab the dino, shakes it, shakes the dino in the bird. Sorry, I'm having an artist moment. Do not the dino. Now, please let me actually grab my fucking signature. And then, yes. Layer above it. Actually, it needs to be a visible layer. Okay, so let's rasterize you. That way I can actually rasterize.
Rats, rats,
What's up, Crisp?
the rats.
Starky, it's time for your yearly vibe check. Processing vibe check processing. Vibe checked failed. You are now going to have to suffer 1,000 years of Buddy Holly in 10 seconds.
So, that's... Wait. I'm experiencing 1,000 years of Buddy Hollies in the course of 10 seconds? Or am I experiencing 1,000 years of Buddy Holly in 10 seconds? Like, it starts in 10 seconds. If it's both, then I'm about to just actually... Anyway. That sounds like a stand. It kind of does. How am I this bad at numbers? I literally graduated in CS and I can't fucking write numbers to save my goddamn life. This is like this does not matter. Remember Starcase 2025? Shut up. All right. I feel... Hold up a moment. Yeah, that just bothered me a little bit. It's fine. All right. All right. I think that is the end of this piece, which means that for the next hour or so, I get to just kind of sketch whatever. I could also continue working on my secondary center redesign. Alternatively, I could call this stream just a little bit short. And by a little bit, I mean like an hour. All right, export as single layer. Gift art lunar. And then, of course, we also need to export the time lapse. Want sketch prompts? Dump StarkyMorph 2.0. I hate it. Okay. And now I get to do one of my favorite things, which is Arch's gift art. I low-key love the time lapses. They're so satisfying. Here's the thing, if I'm gonna do anything, it's gonna be either draw my second Sona or maybe start sketching like Behemoth. Actually, that's not necessarily a bad idea, because like it is gonna force me to actually start sketching things properly. Are pieces like donuts, they're better glazed? Yeah, I need to glaze this as well. You can see me like turn on and off my like line layer. Oh my god. I spent so much fucking time doing the like coloring for like I feel like that's a solid 10 seconds. Is just me coloring in Lunar. All things considered, I think this like I might start uploading these to TikTok with some music overlaid. Did I phone in the background? Because like the background takes no time compared to the rest of the piece. Also, yeah. Now as I'm looking at it, I can definitely see the mistake I made with the log being cut slightly, askew. You know what? That's actually something I could have done. Is like I could have added some jagged edges to like show that the log is not just like because it's got the smooth cut to it that makes it look like it was like sliced down when it would be more like cracked and broken. But stuff for next time. All right. I think we sketch. I think we sketch my husbando. Because that's something I need to actually do. No. Alternatively, I am willing to take like sketch requests if there's like any certain character that you guys are, Oh my god. Oh no, I looked at other artists. Fuck, I'm a hack. Been bigger. You know what? You're stalling. Okay, you're not wrong. Although, but I did look at other artists and work on your Sona. No. Ow. Oh no, it's another artist. I looked at another artist and I'm a fucking hack. You could draw Bay, sack of Bambaspis. Oh no, 2 cakes. Shut up. Look, then you're an artist. You understand the struggle. You know. There we go. Now we're really cooking with gas. The play transformation. Actually, like this, you know what? I need to actually like this is not a bad, like looking at kind of proportions because that's why I called it out. You're not wrong. Because like if you look at these proportions, like the way that he's drawing official artworks, big fucking like big chest. Goddamn, that's like that's a brick. Goddamn. So like that's his waist, and then he's got like no legs. They shorted this man like his leg interest real hard. Get the in-game model too. Because like if that's his head, if this is him giving head, is like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Would the Fushido design break TOS would be easier to see his proportions? You're not wrong. Okay. But also, like, this is kind of like, because, like, to some degree, I am, like, conscientious of proportions. Like, the fact that, like, you just have this brick of a man is, like, it is kind of nice to just be like, yeah. I'm like, where do I even fucking start with this character? He's not meant to look like standard anatomy. Yeah, he's giving bear, which he is. Let's try like actually full bodies. like, I guess to be fair, like, if we're just doing like an hour worth of sketch and study, they broke general rules to make him look big. Yeah. Because like he doesn't really have an like he doesn't like if this is like a normal person with like a kind of a bulky neck, like I guess like this would be more like a normal person's like, you know, like a normal person's neck perspective. My man's just got a fucking thumb. they just gave this man like we did it. I need to find some furry commandos for MTG. There's a ton. We actually, to be fair, I drew that. Hold up a moment. I'm a hack artist. I drew his scar on the wrong side of his head. There we go. There's a ton of furries in Magic the Gathering. There are a ton, but no dedicated fur list. Look up. I think cats are the most dedicated furry species. Ben Bigger, yeah. I finished up this piece for Lunar, which I'm gonna send him after stream. Which I'm like, low-key, I kind of want to end the stream a little bit early just so I make sure I send this over to him, because I also have other stuff I need to glaze and post to like Twitter and Blue Sky. So like I might only go for like an extra half an hour. Bloomberg will give you a ton more options. Yeah. Dragons have some nice ones. Thanks to, honestly, you could probably just like you know, Google search legendary cats, legendary dragons, like, you know, legendary lizards, legendary. Ooh, Ben Bigger, welcome back. We are I'm doing some sketch work to try and like improve my you know, to try. I feel like my sketching is like the thing that I struggle with the most as an artist. Werewolves would work. I'm not feline cats, but want to know what other subtypes I could do. There's octopi, snakes for lots of nagas. They're adding raccoons, rats. They're from the Nezumi from original Kamigawa. Okay. Also, like, I low-key, this is like one of those things where it's like I almost want to like just take this art and like break it down into like shapes, so that way I can get a better idea of like. Because like I do still struggle with like the impulse of not breaking things down into shapes. Trash panda, tungsten dioxide. Okay. I'm like, I wonder if I might be exaggerating the like. Not really. I think the bigger thing I'm doing is I'm not like, because like, yeah, like it's still relative. Like, I'm like exaggerating the like, because like that's, you know. You know what? This is good. That's a good triangle shape for like a man, for a human. I'm like, I also need to be kind of patient with myself because I am trying to synthesize. Like, I'm not using a reference for this. Shout out to the Hoyoverse for making cool character designs that don't make me question why anyone would thirst over them for once. Okay, so figure out where his legs are. There we go. At least not the gateway freebait Von Lycan. I'm definitely... I fucking give up. What is why? Why? Stop killing Sayori in various video games. Actually, I think I might have been, because like I might have. Okay, so I think I figured out what happened. I like his body is a touch too long. This is just a high quality rip. What do you mean? Shut up. You know what it is. Oh, but we got a jammer. Speaking killing Sayori, I have a version of Buddy Holly that's too bad for stream. As you know, the music that plays with her death. Yeah, it's a mashup of that and Buddy Holly. You know what? I'm not surprised that you have that. His legs are equal length to the length of his chest. Yeah, so like this is about right for the proportions he's got going on. Not like that. I think maybe I need to move this out just a touch. Something closer to here. Think of the hydrate. Okay. Also, I did all of this in pen. That's a very minor, like, because I tried to like sketch in something that's a little bit rougher texture wise. That way, I'm not like super focused on getting the line perfectly smooth. Same with the stretch and the hydrate. All right. Hmm. Okay. Break it. Grips myself. Break it down into simple shapes. You fuck. His head is basically a cylinder. I don't know what is cuter, a bear wearing glasses or a wolf sitting in a coin-operated kid ride. Just like I also need to basically find what way I want the lines to move. Like that. Oh my goodness, squirrel dealer. Okay, so I think part of it's like the brush size here is too large. I'm confused for a split second. Where did my giant horde of points go? All right, the redeems. But the squirrel dealer is an uncard. Check to see if it does. So check the bottom of the card. Some of them have an acorn symbol, and some of them don't. If it doesn't have an acorn symbol, you can play it in EDH, unless it's one of the cards that specifically uses the attraction or attraction and the name sticker effects. Those are also banned, I think. Shiny Rock is fun. It's silver bordered. But aren't like some of the Unfinity cards allowed in is it not from Unfinity? Is it from one of the other unsets? It's from Unstable? Okay. I'm confused. Don't worry, Magic the Gathering moment. Yeah, that makes sense. I got a deck. I'm one of those people who's deep in the sauce of Magic the Gathering, so the unsets are shitpo sets. Yeah, at least they're supposed to be. When done correctly, they are deeply shitpost. I know some use a lot of spells that prefer monsters, just brute force. They are canon though. Well, also, don't they have it on their own specific plane that doesn't interact at all with any other planes? Ark has no thumbs because the other is an uncard.
What does this button do? Please, do not push the button. You have no idea what it...
Oh, fuck me, I'm in the wrong layer.
This is Alpha Team. Looks like we have a slowly approaching bear. The bears will be in eventually. Scratch that, bear will arrive sooner than thought. Oh shit, bear is approaching at alarming speeds.
You know what, this is a weirdly fitting button press.
Bear has reached Mach 1. I repeat.
Oh god, Kalissa.
We have lost visual on bear.
That emote is great, actually. Okay, one thing I should definitely just do. That way I actually have, like, space to work with. I'm on the wrong layer. I guess Starkey can bear a joke or two. Boo, his. Okay. Okay, here. So he's got smaller eyes, so he's got like a menacing charm to him. There we go. But Ben is a soft boy. Don't go grizzly now. Ben canonically needs glasses, so he is squinting. Huggable. Okay, so that's probably, yeah, because he's a lot more like, his eyes are a lot more horizontal going on. I assume Ben is huggable. I would hug Ben. He's a big old subby bear who just like wants to be liked. I really need to play ZZZ, don't I? Because like he really does sound like my ideal guy. I'm not gonna lie. There you go. He does your taxes and finances for you. It sets up your budget, but he's a small for a burr. Oh, I love him. It's so cute when he uses emotes. All right, time for me. I guess I'm gonna have to start downloading ZZZ and all of its like fucking 10,000 gigabytes. What's going on with his ears? Also, Lycan and Ben are both 6'4". God damn it! Why you have to? It's another fucking fictional character I'm taller than. Ah! I want to. Cries. Cries and too tall. I'm in fucking spin. Ben shorter than. Yeah, Ben is. I'm literally taller than Ben bigger. This injustice cannot stand. I think my sketching is actually getting better. Starky's gonna take an invasive shortening surgery. In fact, 2019 was half a decade ago. Shut up. Shut up, because we have to make. Guess we should. Yeah, I guess we're. That just means he's gonna have to live up to his name as I grab the fucking growth ray. COVID is old. Shut up. Stark, you're gonna love the bang boos though. Sorry, I'm jamming out for a moment. I need to add like a button I can press that just summons like my gritty emote or like Bayonetta dancing or something for like when shit like this happens where I'm just let's just jam. So they're customizable. They can be a Corvette. Excellent. Now I kind of want to make Bayonetta dancing. If you're willing to fucking go through the effort of either finding a Bayonetta model and then making it a jar of mayonnaise and re-rigging that entire dance, or willing to edit fucking mayo over the Bayonetta dance, the entirety of it, I will put it on the stream. That is dedication and I respect it. I'm willing to put Bayonetta on the stream if you're willing to dedicate that much time to Bayonetta. I think Kirby Netta exists. I know Kirby Netta exists, but Kirby Netta's not a stream meme. The sky is the limit. Yeah, when's fucking Bayonetta joining for? Honestly, I don't think Bayonetta is the vibe for Fortnite. A jar of mayo with Bayonetta legs. Dishwasher Netta, shut up. Go to fucking existence jail. Just go to regular jail at this point. I mean, Aang is the vibe for Fortnite. You somehow got it, and you're not wrong. Okay. I remember seeing the Terminetta on the funny furry site. Toph, however, would 100% use a gun without remorse, unlike Aang, who would not use it. Yeah, Toph would 100% use a gun just... Toph, like, there's not a doubt in my mind. Toph, if given the chance, would fire a gun. The thing is, like, I don't think she would be given an opportunity often to fire a gun. Gua, indeed. Toph is blind and she would be an excellent sniper. There we go. I think this. I guess to be fair, we're not really saving much because this is mostly just. I can save it as like a quick sketch. You know what? We're gonna have to start. We're in July now, right? Save your work. I'm saving. We're at the end part of July. Starky, we've been in July. Listen, do I look... I spent the entirety of fucking July working on that piece. Welcome on, Tristaniel. Glad to have you, sweet bean. Your shout out for Tristaniel will be in August next week. I hate that knowledge. I don't like that. I did a thing. I did an art. I did an art. It's an art. I need to pass this. I'm gonna have to pass this to Lunar somehow. Probably over like what was the last thing what was the last platform I interacted with Lunar on? Yeah, well, come on in. I love those Bappy emotes. They're so silly. I just realized I've been using a fucking... I'm not supposed to be using you're so silly cute. How dare you? Cute Bappies. Yeah, exactly. Matt here brought his fucking Bappies into the stream and now is pretending like other people are cute. Honestly.
No.
He's got like tiny ears. Sakaban Baspis versus Borb, who would win? I like that sound redeem.
Please, please, do not push the
I mean, I do have a quote
button.
somewhere in my
You have
crow
no
logs that's you may nut as you wish. You may nut as much as you please. Now I want it. I mean, it's a relatively like well-known audio on the internet, so you're more than welcome to steal it. Slides and you steal your burb memes. How dare. Live for the applause. Way that you give and stream for me. Applause. Okay, there we go. That's how it... Sorry, did you know that Buddy Holly only had a carrier of around 3 years before his untimely death? Career, not carrier. I was so confused for a moment. I'm like, carry what? what was Buddy Holly carrying? I think my sketching has actually gone considerably better. He's got like a square face going on. You don't want to know what he was carrying. Was a Buddy we looked like Buddy Mary, was it to Mary Tyler Moore? Am I actually gonna like make this a prop of like a piece? It's kind of going that way at the moment. And then like they just said what you don't need a neck. You're just tubular. Am I look? Yeah, I'm cooking. I think I'm cooking. This looks like a bear. That's a bare ass head. Oops, all neck. No, like they did the opposite. They said oops, no neck. You can have a neck snapped if you have no neck. There we go. That's more like it. I was like, something's not right.
Please, please, do not push the button. You have no idea what it...
Was I on the wrong layer this whole time? Oh, thank fuck. No, God, no, not Mario. It's so fucking menacing. I'm opening the doors. Do not open the door. We are all in incredible danger. The one JoJo character has a neck like burrs too. Which JoJo character? You have to be like way more specific. I think fish in Italian. It's Pesci. Are you talking about Pesci? Pokemon Tails, glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Do not open the doors. I just opened the back door for some air. I don't think Pesci's named after fish, is he? The one with the pineapple head is presumably who you're talking about. Hang on, I'm gonna close the... Oh no, Kasahipa's gonna get got by the Mario. I fucking hate everything about this audio. Okay, I think also like I need to... As I'm like actually like looking at this, I think I need to lower where the arms are. Or otherwise like... Actually, what if we like... Welcome on, Aetherwolf. I'm glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Pesci does mean fish, plural in Italian, not a specific fish. Interesting. Okay. And I just realized, like, the way I've set up this pose, we do have to deal with foreshortening because I did not think through the consequences of my actions. When will you learn that your actions have consequences? Oh, hell. To be fair, my man's got fucking feet for days. Goddamn. Actually, so, like, that might just be correct. Like, really chonk up his legs. Fucking hell. Wait, is this a cupcake? It was. The Latin form is Pisces, hence the astrological sign, fish sign. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna get. My man's gonna have fucking steppers for days. Is this Ben? Also, is my phone lagging? Yes, I am. I'm currently doing a quick sketch of Ben Bigger, although it might turn into a full-on piece. I'm not sure yet. This is supposed to be practice, but like, I'm kind of enjoying where the sketch is going. It's like I'm kind of cooking. I'm kind of cooking. I might be cooking too much. I'm unsure yet. Cooking amount uncertain. We are currently in uncharted territory. Triple stream streak? Think of the three stream streak as we been. I'm kind of ditching my sketch. I'm like, it would be around here. You know what? As I'm like actually looking at this, I think I think it looks better if I push out his arm and then like have it rest on his other knee. Like I come into the sketch layer, it'd be like. So assume like that this is like. Okay, so it kind of like naturally follows the curve of the leg. Thank you, Cam. Thank you, Cam, for the time loop. Oh my god. Also, depending on how long this time loop goes on, I will be closing out the queue soonish, so be sure to get your songs in. As there's 16 minutes worth of song time left and 30 minutes worth of stream. Okay, using myself as reference. Okay. Okay, so thumb needs to be pointing inwards. Okay, there you go. 18 iterations, not bad. Damn, you've been really lucky with the time loop so far. Good lord. Makes up for my one the other day. Other people have gotten plenty of ones. You are by no means like unlucky with your solitary one. Okay. How in the fuck am I gonna draw a stomach in this situation? I mean, he doesn't necessarily have an overwhelmingly massive tummy. He's just kind of built like a brick wall. What's up, Crisp?
Starky, tonight for dinner this rice tastes more like pasta or zo I thought.
Oh, Garion! Art is hard. Welcome on, invaders. Glad to have you. For those who do not know, I'm StarkyMorph, big AKS crew internet. Various streamer live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. EST. Mostly play indie games. However, I also do art every Tuesday, Friday. But yeah, we actually just finished up the piece for Lunar earlier today, and I'm currently working on a sketch where I'm trying to draw Ben bigger, and I didn't use any pose references, and it fucking shows. Art is hard, though. I completely feel that. Especially because you wanna see a dirty secret whenever the car crash inevitably happens. Well, after that. But yeah, welcome on. Glad to have you. How was? Hopefully the art, you know, in spite of its difficulties, it's still at least fun and interesting. Anyways, now that car crash is here, this is what I was working on. I was working on this. Ended up taking about an hour and a half to finish up. Actually, I have the time lapse. You can kind of see the process. There's definitely there's a few errors. But like, oh, that's pretty well, thank you. This was like me kind of like figuring out like how I wanted to do rendering and how I wanted to do like texture work. So like this was like a piece that I did a lot of development in. So like there's, this was a piece of banner I wanted to do for Lunar since he hit partners. That's why if you look closely, you might be able to spot the check mark. But yeah. So this was a lot of like painting practice. Also, if you want to see the mistake, it's a fucking. It's not supposed like this log is not supposed to look like that. But yeah. But yeah, no, this is what I was working on, and now I'm trying to wait a minute. And now I'm trying to figure out how in the world I'm meant to fucking draw, because like basically like as like an exercise, I want to draw Ben bigger, and I'm like desperately trying to figure out how the fuck bellies work in like this pose. I think the answer is okay. This song is from Eden Sheeta from Final Fantasy 14 Shadowbringers. Okay, I'm gonna go aftercare for sure. Go take care of yourself. Thank you for bringing everyone over, you sweet bean. We'll continue to do an art for about half an hour. I kind of cooked on the head, and then the rest of it has fallen apart horribly. So maybe that's how the belly works. I'm gonna let the bird cook. I am cooking. I'm not necessarily a good cook when it comes to art. I'm willing to say I'm a decent-ish cook when it comes to like food, but when it comes to art, I do be needing some practice. Yeah, like this definitely looks like this definitely looks like I didn't use a pose reference. Same with me in art. We're no longer cooking. We are now the cooked. Yeah, this is not getting turned into a full piece. This is just sketch practicing. As I'm sitting here and look at this, I'm like, no, there's it might benefit from. You know what my brain noticed? This is oh my god, the music is too perfect. The music lined up too perfectly with what I fucking did. Oh no! Oh no! I made short engineer from TF2. Oh, I fucked it all up. Oh my god, that's really funny though that the timing of this was so perf. Oh no. I guess that's like, how the fuck do you do this then? Where like you have a body that's this thick without appearing like I guess he does like he just appears big as opposed to like short and wide. I mean, I guess the solution would be like I this pose I think also does me no favors if I had to guess. Because like I think some of it has to do with the fact that he's just got no torso. Because he is bent over. So like, yep, I feel like now that I've extended it just a bit, it actually like reads much better. I mean, I would need to like adjust for that in like the other arm. See, this is why I could never be a traditional artist. Shit like this, I the fact that I wouldn't be able to do this means I could never ever be a traditional artist. That did so much to make him. I mean, now it looks like he's taking a shit, but like at least he doesn't look. At least he doesn't look like he's like, you know. I'm sorry, Starky. This is your Ben. Shut up. Listen, the cube thing is a problem, but that's because I'm currently in the process of figuring out the general shapes. You're not wrong. But in theory, this would get also like I'm pretty sure if I just like apply transformation, sure. Like if I just got rid of that, like it it actually would fix that. But like because it's like Ben does have like basically like a it's not as bad as I was making it seem. You do be kind of built like a fucking tank. Is that blue Gumby in attack mode? Is Tokoro from Bobo Bobo? Oh my god, I've not thought about fucking Bobo 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 in at least like 5 years. Core memory unlocked. I completely forgot. I'm pretty sure that show was like I'm pretty sure that show was like, my parents might have thought I had brain damage as a kid because of that show. I thought it was really fucking funny. It's like the perfect juvenile humor because it's bullshit happening at you at light speed. Starky, help me! I'm full of ADHD. Planning for an event not happening in 4 months, or for event not happening in 4 months. Like the event isn't happening in 4 months, or like the event is happening in 4 months, and you're not like your brain refuses to acknowledge that's a thing. My man's about to say Putis at maximum volume. The event is happening in 4 months, yet it's treating it as next week events that must be prepped for in all ways now. Oh my god. ADHD struggle for real. Oh shit, I shimmy. I should probably close the queue. Closes queue cutely. Okay, so like this is not great, but it's not that bad. What's they got going on with the eye is like just a big like he just doesn't even have like another eye, honestly. Is me for Shoujo 8. I'm sorry, the queue is full. Bird, welcome on Duo. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Give it a stretch. Ugh. And the save, I don't know. I don't know that this one's getting turned into anything beyond what it currently is. And well, thank you for the hydrate though. There we go. I'm sorry, I had to close the queue because it already like is longer than the remainder of the stream. Because I have to go a little bit over. Oops, my bad, no problem. Just distraction, got a new watch from Uncle. It's Huawei GT3. It's digital and can play music for itself. That's awesome. Next time for sure, for sure. I am in this moment. I am Ben. I share this exact sensation of being like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Chat. I realize I've accidentally given him.
No.
Oh my fucking god. Do you do music requests perchance? I do, but unfortunately they closed. I just closed it because we are closing on the end of stream. I do whenever I do art, or if I ever do like a game that requires a decent amount of concentration, I do I do like song requests. So you're always welcome to toss a song in. I don't know why. I've heard this song like 1,000 times before. For some reason, this time it hit me like a fucking ton of bricks, though. Fucking cupcake remix. Exactly. I can't. It just came out of nowhere. Also, this might be like the situation where I just like do a quick like shape study. Because like circle. Yeah, okay, actually like this is just a perfect circle, and then because like that basically gets like from him to like the first neck fluff tuft, and then just kind of like there we go. The song, oh my god, it do just keep going, doesn't it? He's just a sleepy bow. Look at the sleepy bow. Oh, you know what I did? I forgot. There's like there's just a chip out of his ear. Such a cutie. He did. Honestly, I think the smirk does like a substantial amount to like make him appear more like if he just you know, it's not polite to be like you should smile more, but like it's like a little doopy smile. I need to download this game specifically for Ben Bigger. I don't care about any other fucking character. What if you just look up bareface and make a reference? You know what? For not using a reference at all for this pose, it actually turned out not that like it's bad, but like it could have been a lot worse. Most is cute as Starky. Bam, Max Riz, how dare you? How dare you say that to me? Here. Do you have any idea who I am? I'm an influence. No, like honestly though, do you think are there actually people out there who like unironically have ever said, "Don't you know who I am? I'm an influencer"? Surely not, right? Surely not. That can't be real. Definitely eat some food. I'm going strong. Like I said, the dinners I had were loaded tater tot nachos, and those things sit like a fucking brick in the stomach. Sadly, they're for sure someone who has. I've encountered narcissists, yes. You know what? Understandable. I've been there, done that. It's never fun. You know, for not using a reference, it's not great, but it's not bad. Then the Gemini activates when they run. Yeah, for not using a reference, this is not necessarily as bad as it could, as bad as it could have been. Don't mind me. Time to practice hands real quick. We got 7 minutes left. Hand speed running time. I don't know. Because it's weird. The dude's look at. Okay, question. His pants are extremely baggy. We agree that this is like this is the proper outline. Does it go how? Because there's no definition. So this could actually be how he's built. My man could have the thigh gap for fucking days. Alternatively, okay, wait, hold up. I've just realized something. Because for pants like this, usually the zipper is at crotch height, which means that he's probably built like this. Goddamn. Third leg moment. Okay. Don't mind those shapes. Those shapes aren't doing anything important. He's a very I see him activated Aether. I forgot my name for a second. What I like about Ben is that he's very huggable, like all bears. Yes. That is a very good attribute of bears. That's not necessarily the worst. Although I think I have to like kind of like when I'm tempted to see how other like actually skilled artists would draw this guy like leaning over, because I'm trying to, and it's like there's just not enough space, man. I guess something like that. Feel it in my toes. My man's got fucking huge hands though. Goddamn. Crimson Wolf Jr., thank you for follow. Welcome to Live Check. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Merp. It makes it difficult for him to do delicate paperwork. Is that actual canon? Yeah, he's actually jealous of the player's smaller hands. Yep, that is the canon. I kind of want head pats from Ben. I feel like Ben is definitely like if this is the normal head, like this is a normal person's head, definitely like he can just grip you like a basketball. Actually, hold up a moment. I fucking hate everything about. Well, come on in, Francis. Glad to have you, sweet. Give a shout for Francis. I did a heckin' art. I think I did a good job. But look, I'm on though. I believe my mods are presumably preoccupied, so let me go ahead and sneak it in myself. So that way I can give my mods shit for not. Okay, Cass, I almost beat me to it. You're improving. Well, thank you. Your rendering looks great, sweetie. Oh, thank you. There is definitely a lot I need. Like, someone pointed out how this is very much a clay-looking texture, and I definitely within the same piece learned how to fix that and improve it by like not over blending. Starky was ADHD planning. But yeah, so like that's the Blooner piece that I worked on for most of the stream. This is, I think, this is like 10 or 11 hours of work. So it's not perfect. I definitely know there's a couple mistakes I made, but like all things considered, pretty happy. 11 hours. Yeah. But I'm glad but I'm glad you're pushing yourself to improve. Exactly. I I know that I have a lot to learn, and so I'm never resting on my laurels. I'm gonna constantly be trying to push myself to get better. Someone was gonna nuke a serve, so I was suggesting just making it read only. Just had some lag from tabbing in. If we assume that this is his hand.
God damn it! Leo! What the hell are you doing? Leo! 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 God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! God damn it!
This is like Ben. Like if you asked him to if you asked him to like hold your face, this is what he would do. My man's got bappers for days, and I'm kind of into it. I honestly, I'm just a monster fucker. At this point, I've made more or less peace with that. I hope we have 6 more minutes. Oh, I guess okay. Bear paws make me very happy. I definitely like this is actually kind of something like low key. I'm actually happy with how this just like a random sketch of a bear paw came out. Because like I do want to like draw more paws than I do like, because like we like an actual human hand is like, you know. They're really good at sketch like I would dig longer Starky streams, but I get how the energy can drop off. Here's the thing: if I didn't work, I can go longer. The problem is working 8 hours and then coming home and streaming for 3 hours is a bit rough on the energy supply. If I actually was able to like on my days off, I can stream 8 hours just fine. Do you want a boyo to teach you to do art? I would. You know what? I would love to have you on, so that way you can kind of teach me, because your shape language is really good. Like I love the way you draw. Like I'm not happy with any of my sketches because I'm not happy with my shape language, and I know that's something I can improve. And that's something I've been putting off doing sketch practice because I'm like, I don't know what to do to improve, but I would love to have you on, so that way you could actually kind of help me out. You had a trust mission with Ben where someone is freaked out about him being a bear, but because they haven't met ever and Ben gave a description as if he were a regular human, you end up getting two choices: grab Ben's paws or stick your head in Ben's mouth to prove Ben is no threat. That's like kind of a hand. But like I do like the like a bear paw going on. Or like kind of got like this is just fun. gonna teach you. I would love to have you on, honestly. I'll hit you up in the DMs afterwards. Because like I love learning from my friends. Because like this is, I think this is just like cuter. Is Vor really going to get me to check out ZZ Kasai? Won't spoil more. It was damn cute. Can't believe I said Kasai after stream. Maybe. Probably not tonight. If only just because I'm like, this is already one of my later nights. For like a Friday stream though, I'd love to like hang out like maybe after stream and figure stuff out, or potentially like after stream Thursday. Because like those are the days I can end a little bit early because I can start earlier. Okie dokie. But yeah, you're always welcome to my DMs. Today I learned something about my mod though. I did not realize that Kasai was in Devore. Today we learn. Okay, like this kind of I'm not. This is never gonna make sense if I don't explain it. Yeah, like I feel like of these two, like this one's more rough, but also just cuter. I just think sticking your head, but someone who isn't into Vor would say. They're invading. I made one of them a mod. It's too late. The stream is over. But yeah, like I kind of like the pop style more. It's a funny way to prove. Someone isn't dangerous. Actually, like I kind of nailed it on the hand, low key. And really, like the pinky is probably like a bit, you know. Yeah, something like that. For just like kind of freeballing it, not a bad hand. It's definitely like I get probably like, because the thing with hands is like it's basically like a house shape where this is the middle finger, and then like forefinger. When I have them calling anything Vor, even if it's not Vor, is going to be my undoing. Yep, it's too late. There's no saving you. It's like this is like the way people usually like I've kind of been told to think about hands is like use like a basic that was a hugely engorged thumb. Is to like basically there's a lot of tips about working with hands, which like makes sense because like hands are the most complicated thing that we have to draw. But yeah, I feel like with the head I kind of cooked. The rest of the body though. Do I still have I don't know if I don't think okay, I do still have short engineer. All right, perfect. All right. I think that's probably gonna do it for tonight though. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I'm gonna go knit one stretch, and then let us see you all's lives that we can read out. Anyways, I resigned myself from my fate of being quoted out of context. You did do, to be honest with yourself, like, to be honest with you, also, like, you'll kind of only have yourself to blame. Okay, okay, thank you for the last minute, that noise. Okay. Here we go. Let's use live. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for coming to hang out. Okay. Where's my window that I have my stream open on? All right. Let's see. What are we thinking tonight? Games, art. I see Prey is live. We got Prey, get a book. Also, someone I've wanted you to rate is live. Go ahead and throw a name out. I don't have anyone in particular in mind. I see Liberty. We could rate a Liberty. Because I know that they're super chill. That Basura guy Let me check. That Basura guy. Oh, Basura underscore, I see. Potentially? I kind of want to raid Liberty. Oh, especially because they're doing anniversary streams. Or at the very least, it's early anniversary stream. I'm trying to think of anyone else. This is like the worst part of, like, this is the wait. Okay, never mind. We're rating a certain Benui who is doing charity event. Gerg, who is a wonderful sweet bean. You guys will love him to bits. Very chaotic. You know what? Let's do the art raid. Art. Let's keep the art scream raid train going because we get Gary and raided in and just said art is hard, and honestly I fucking feel that deep in my soul. But yeah, when you said Bun, I thought it was Shia. What is Shia doing actually? I didn't even realize Shia was live. Where is Shia? There we go. Overcooked 2. Oh, yeah. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here. I really appreciate it. If this is your first time here, I'm StarkyMorph, Big A Chaos Crew Internet, variety streamer library, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. EST, from 7 to 10 p.m. EST, Monday, Tuesday, 6 to 9 p.m. EST, Thursday, Friday. Mostly I play indie games, however I also do art every Tuesday, Friday. So if you like what you see, feel free to drop a follow. If you'd like to stay up to date with the stream, including I'll be going live, as well as to see the art that I post, art that I've made, as well as art that I've got commissioned with my Sona. Twitter and Blue Sky are the places to be. I also post food pics there. Thank you. Oh god, you're doing this again, aren't you? How do I obtain Minecraft 15th anniversary badge? I have no. Ask Google, perchance? But yeah, if you'd like to see what we've been up to, see the VODs, I upload all of them over to YouTube because Twitch doesn't let me keep them for longer than a month. I have a TikTok if you'd like to see edited content, maybe myself as well in my intermission. And a Discord if you'd like to hop in there, say hi to all the sweet bees, see the crush come to the sweet bees post. Yeah, I'm gonna be live Thursday with, currently it looks like the plan is Chance of Sonar. So if you'd like to see me do like a puzzle game based around language, you know, that's the place to be. I will be live from 6 to 9. So go, you know, hope to see you there. I love you all to bits. I'm gonna see you Thursday. Friday is gonna be art. Bye!